Sisters, are any of you painfully familiar with going through life trespassing on greatness, but not being able to keep it? Those fleeting moments of tapping into your full, radiant potential, where out of nowhere there's sudden clarity, creativity, and confidence, all converging as you feel destiny unlocking through a long-held dream, then yet just as quickly, the glimpse evaporates like a misty illusion. Ice-cold reality hits once more, whispering that you can't sustain that level of vision, leadership, or transformation. Life's chaos, limitations, and the endless obligations come flooding back in, diverting you from that goal or aspiration, and plummeting you back into stagnant frustration. But what if? What if next time you decide not to leave the mountaintop of wonder so quickly? What if, within this community, we empower you to sustain that momentum on your own, so when you stumble going solo, you have the tools to reconnect with your purpose? Dear hearts, it's 2024, and this is a refrain you're going to hear from me all throughout this year, and that's, it's time for a change. It's time to do more doing than talking about it, and more believing than hoping. Many of us spent all last year hoping and dreaming and affirming. Now is the time to get up and be about it. Let's begin. The saying going through life trespassing on greatness, but not being able to keep it suggests a situation where an individual may have moments or opportunities of greatness in their life, where they experience occasional peaks or successes, perhaps through talent, skill, circumstances, or luck, but then struggle to sustain or build upon those achievements. Picture this: you've had those moments where you've soared high, achieved something remarkable, maybe even surprised yourself, but somehow, it feels like you can't quite hang on to that feeling of greatness. It's like catching a glimpse of the sun but not being able to bask in its warmth for very long. We're like guests in the house of greatness, but we struggle to make it our home. Maybe it's nailing a project at work, acing a personal goal, or fostering a beautiful connection with someone. These moments of brilliance happen, but keeping the flame burning seems to be the tricky part. The elusive part. The reasons for this could be various, such as personal habits, lack of perseverance, external obstacles, or a failure to capitalize on opportunities. The saying, going through life trespassing on greatness, but not being able to keep it, serves as a reminder of the importance of not just reaching moments of greatness, but also having the ability to sustain and nurture these moments over time. It's about taking the ground and fully possessing it, or claiming the distance walked, and never falling back, not looking back, or going back, not ever. So you see, trespassing in this context isn't about breaking any rules, it's about not fully claiming the land of our achievements. You know those moments when you aced that presentation at work, scored a personal victory, or nailed a challenging situation? It's like we're tourists in the land of success. We visit, take a few pictures, but we don't unpack and settle in. In the career realm, it might be landing that dream job or completing a project that left everyone in awe. But somehow, that promotion or consistent recognition seems elusive. In relationships, it could be those beautiful sparks and connections, yet the flame struggles to stay lit for the long haul. Even in personal achievements, like conquering a fitness goal or mastering a new skill, we might find ourselves back at the starting line sooner than expected. Now, here's the thing, this isn't a unique experience. We've all been there, in different manners, shapes and forms. It's that feeling of dancing on the fringes of something amazing, but not fully embracing it. The garden is there, but we're not planting our own flowers. It's like having a basket full of delicious fruits, and by the time we're ready to savor them, they've mysteriously vanished. So, what's going on? In many cases it's self-sabotage. We might conquer a peak, but that little voice inside our head starts to whisper, "Can you really handle this?" The results is like having a front row seat at the best Broadway play in town, and arriving so late you miss just about the entire show. Self-doubt, imposter syndrome, these are the sneaky culprits that can sabotage our own success. Then beside that are the external obstacles, where you find life throwing you curveballs. Imagine you're on a winning streak in a game, but suddenly the rules change, or the playing field becomes uneven. In our journey towards success, happiness, and personal fulfillment, external factors like unexpected challenges at work, family demands, surprising health concerns, or societal norms can sometimes act like those unexpected twists, making it harder to maintain the momentum. Then there's those occasions where we trip over our own selves, through a lack of consistent effort. I've fallen down more than a time or two myself, right at this very spot. Imagine me running a marathon. I'm sprinting at the start, feeling the burn, and then I decide to stroll for a bit, dialing it down. I can literally see the finish line, but somehow the pace keeps fluctuating, but I'm not changing my stride to match it. Dears, can't you see that in our pursuit towards fulfillment, consistent effort is the secret key? It's not just about the sprint, it's about the entire marathon. Life gets busy, priorities shift, a monkey wrench can get thrown into the whole operation, tearing a part of your life up, and that consistent effort slips away. So, whether you're a city dweller caught in the hustle and bustle, a village woman navigating the ebb and flow of daily life, or a stay-at-home mom juggling responsibilities, these challenges are like universal puzzles we all try to piece together and solve. Dear sisters, here's the good news: acknowledging these hurdles is the first step in making and claiming ground. Can't you see that being armed with this awareness, we're better equipped to address these challenges head-on, and prevail? Prevailing can begin with us taking a good, hard look at ourselves. It's not about judgment, it's never about self-judgment, it's about understanding yourself. It's about you looking in that mirror and asking yourself, when did I last feel on top of the world? And what happened next? This involves looking inward, shining a light on your path, and instantly gaining a clearer perspective on the steps you've already taken. It's about being able to better see those moments where you were trespassing on greatness, yet you breezed right past it without realizing. It could be acing a project, receiving a compliment, or conquering a fear. These are not just blips in your life, they are the sparklers on your journey, and it's time to stop, acknowledge, and celebrate them. Then take the next step and build on them. Bear with me a few moments more, sisters, as we talk about building on the ground you've taken, and claiming it as your own. You start by building consistency. Specifically, building consistent effort and perseverance. Effort and perseverance are the sturdy bricks that will build an awesome foundation, and a fortress of resilience, against life's storms. Think of consistent effort as the engine of a train. It's not the flashiest part, but it's what propels us forward. Success is rarely an overnight sensation, it's a result of the small, consistent steps we take every day. Imagine a marathon runner where each step brings them closer to the finish line. It's not about racing, it's about consistently putting one foot in front of the other until the goal has been achieved. Then there's perseverance, literally the secret ingredient in our recipe for all we're destined to be. It's that extra kick that keeps us going when the journey gets tough. Picture a mountain climber facing a challenging peak. They might stumble, but it's the perseverance that makes them get up and keep trying, keep climbing. Life throws curveballs, you know this, and like myself, many of you have been hit in the head with one, but we didn't let it keep us down, did we? Dears, it's our ability to persevere that sets us apart. That keeps us moving forward, undeterred. My dear sweet sisters, it's time out for merely reciting our affirmations. Now, let's talk about setting goals. Don't you know it's not the affirmations that will get us to the ground we aspire to, it's the goals we set. It's akin to crafting a roadmap for our journey. Instead of saying, I want to reach the top of the mountain, we need to map out how to get there. We need to break it down, noting key checkpoints along the way that we have to stop by. We need to set achievable milestones that will make the journey less overwhelming, yet doable. Sisters, it's like climbing a staircase, with each step getting you closer to the top. It's about forging the path, but just as important, it's about making your own path unique to you, and manageable. Lastly, be committed. No one can be more committed to your life than you can. And they shouldn't be. Dears, it's your life, your journey, your achievements, and your dreams, so commit to it. See it as a garden you've planted, the seeds being your life's goals and precious dreams. Now, water them regularly, remove the weeds of self-doubt the minute they spring up, and give them all the sunlight you can, positivity, warmth, joy, and all the radiance in your heart. Dare I say that you being committed is crucial. It's not about sporadic bursts of attention, it's about consistent care. The harvest might take time, but the commitment ensures a bountiful yield. Dears, let me leave you with this thought. We're on this exciting journey together, reminding each other that our goals are within reach, always ready for a fresh look. When setbacks come our way, we don't have to abandon our dreams. Think of them more like pauses, where we can hit reset and start again. Your heartfelt desires are never too big to reassess and adjust. As we move forward, let these little tweaks and fine-tunings demonstrate our strength and resilience. Let's embrace the journey with renewed energy, turning challenges into stepping stones to reaching even greater heights. May each phase along the way bring new opportunities and undiscovered potential. Wishing you a journey filled with possibilities and dreams that keep evolving. Until next time.